Okay, so now it's time for Gillyweed Slime. Alright, so you will need your Gillyweed pot and your slime pack. So inside we have unicorn tears, we have a straw, a wooden stick, you have some dragon liver and some gillyweed. Okay, so gillyweed, what is it all about? So gillyweed slime is a bubble slime because when you watch the Harry Potter film in Goblet of Fire, he had to eat gillyweed to help him breathe underwater, and it gave him some fins on the side of his cheeks. So we have made our own gillyweed slime. So first thing I want you to do is open the box and give it a good stir. Now, if you do want to add a fragrance to your gillyweed slime, I'm not going to add one to this one, but you can use the fragrance oil that you've got left from your bath bomb making. So just pick that in and then just put a few drops in, and that will just give your slime a nice smell. Okay, so once we have mixed this all up, we are now going to add in our dragon liver. And this is what's going to make that slime nice and stretchy, ready for bubbles. So you can pour it all in if you want, or just a bit. I'm going to do mine. Okay, and we're going to give it a good stir. Okay, so it's got a nice pale green for me. And once you have mixed that in, let's add in our gillyweeds. And again, you can pour all of it in or just a little, but I've gone for it all, and look at that. That is a gorgeous green. So I want you to stir this now until all the glitter from around the edge of your pot has mixed in with the glue. And it should look like that. Okay, now this is a stretchy slime because we have put lotion in it. So we will need quite a bit of activator, which is your unicorn tears. Okay, so here is my unicorn tears. And what we're going to do is give it a good squeeze to start off with. Okay, so I've done a bit to about here on my pot. Okay, so give it a good stir and it will start to clump together in the middle. So we are making good ground. Now the trick with making slime, it is all in the mixing. Okay, so you really need to make sure before you keep adding more activator that you do give it a good stir. And one thing you could do is also just shake up your activator bottle if you've left it for a while. Okay, so if you can see mine, I can lift it, it's starting to come together, but it's quite gooey. So I'm going to add in a bit more, you gotta remember to say it, unicorn tears. So just drop in a few more unicorn tears. Okay, I'll just give a little swirl all the way around. And again, we're going to mix it up. Okay, so it's starting to stick together a bit better now. Keep stirring it. Okay, so if I lift mine up now, again, you can see it's starting to come together, but it's still a little bit gooey. I'm not quite sure I'm ready to hold that yet. So we're going to add another squirt. Okay. And mix it. So what you're looking for is that the slime starts to come away clean from the sides of your bowl. So it's coming away, but I'm still leaving residue in my pot. The idea is the pot will come away clean because I'm going to be using my pot to store my slime afterwards, so I don't want it to be sticky and gluey. Like I told you, we have used lotion. Lotion will make slime very stretchy and sticky, so you do need to add more activator than if you were making one using shaving foam. Okay, we are very close. Okay, let's add a little bit more. Okay. Now, when I lift it up, is starting to clean my pot. I don't know if I can show that. It's getting quite stiff. It might feel a bit harder to stir now. But if I touch it, I think it's going to still be quite, yeah, making a bit of a mess. It's still quite sticky. Now when you make the slime, you're always better to add a bit of activator and stir it, and then add a bit more and then stir it. Now when I'm pulling this away, it is starting to come away clean. I don't know, can you see some of the sides clean? It's still not quite there, so I will add in probably the last bit of activator. Very squidgy. Okay, now I stir it round, and as I stir it, my pot is clean. So now I'm going to brave it. It's going to feel sticky, which is meant to. Okay, but what I want you to do is start kneading it between your hands and be a little bit firm with it. Okay, and the more we knead it, then we will start getting rid of that stickiness. If you feel like it's too sticky, you can still add a bit of activator in your hands. And I'm just going to roll it into a ball. So I want to get all this slime out of my pot. So if you can, use your slime to go around your pot to try and clean it up as much as possible. And there we go, okay? And then anything that gets on the table. Okay. So with this stage, you do need your patience, okay? Because it can get quite sticky. If you feel like your hands are too warm, you can try and get it onto the table, and you can give your hands a little wash of cold water, because if your hands are warm, it does make the glue feel a bit sticky. So I'm still a bit sticky, so I'm going to pour some on my hands like that. Oops. And that's just making it get firmer. There we go. And you're waiting for it to feel soft. Okay, so the slime will feel soft and not too sticky. Put it on the table. Another, if you're finding it's too sticky in your hands and it's not very good, just stick it on your table if you can. There we go. And then just add some activator in. And then just press it in like that. Okay. There we are, that's feeling much nicer now. Use it to wipe my hands. Okay. So I don't think I want to add any more activator yet, so I'm just going to pop the activator there. But just to show you how much I've used in total, I don't know if you can see, but the water is just coming roughly around the top of the label. So I've only actually used a quarter of my activator. You might need to use as much as half, but you're better off just to add a little bit as you go along rather than adding it all up. Okay, and remember, have patience with it, okay? If you find you don't like it on your hands, the way it feels, what you can do is put the activator on your hands, rub your hands together, and then pick up the slime, and then massage that into the slime. And that will just stop it sticking too much if you're feeling it's not too nice. Okay, so mine now is feeling beautiful. It's lovely and soft, it's nice and stretchy, and it's just got a nice texture to it. And it's clicky. I love the clicky noise. Okay, so let's see if we can make some bubbles. So I'm going to start off by pressing it down on the table and then lifting the side, and you see how it goes clear, and then just flick it over. Okay, so we'll do that again. Pop on the table, we're going to press it down, pull it, and then flip it over, and then when you pick it up, you get that lush clicking noise that drives all the parents nuts. I love it. Okay. There we go. So let's see how, if you guys can do that and how long you can get it to stay up. And the other one to do, for our bubble slime. So now that I think this is ready, I'm going to make our bubble using the straw. Now this might take me a couple of attempts. I'm not very good at getting this straight away, but the idea is you roll your bubble into, you roll your slime into some sort of ball. Just stick your blue, what's this called? Stick your straw in it and then blow. And you'll get your bubbles. Okay, I'll try that again. So that is your bubble gillyweed slime. Now play with it for as long as you want. Remember, don't get it near the carpets or on the floor. If you do accidentally get it on the carpet, it will wash out, so do not panic. But please guys, play with it somewhere safe. When you have finished playing with it, just pop it back into your tub and it's ready to use for next time. If you find when you use it next time it has gone a little bit sticky, you should have more activator left. Just put a little bit more activator on it and you can start massaging it. If you have accidentally over-activated your slime and it feels really stiff, what you can do is you can add lotion to it. Now, you do not go upstairs to your mum's wardrobe and get her best, most expensive lotion. You want to use like a cheap baby lotion. And what you're going to do is you're just going to add a few drops at a time just to get it a bit softer, and you massage that in, okay? That will make the slime break up a bit and it will slowly start to stretch. If you have any left, so I think I might have a little bit left in my, yeah, I got a little bit left in there. So I could use that if I wanted to. But my slime is fine. I'm going to see if I can do one more bubble before I put this one away. Oh no, it's not going to happen. Doesn't want to work. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Welcome to your bubble slime. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching and watch out for the next video. Take care and look after yourselves.